Hey everyone, welcome to day 62 of the scripture writing study on surrender for 2026. Today's verse is Matthew 16:24, and you can see it here. Then Jesus said to his disciples, "If anyone desires to come after me, let him deny himself and take up his cross and follow me." You can see my little book, my note card, and basically said, taking up my cross is frightening at first, but Jesus is with me when I surrender that fear, and nothing can change that. Now, this piggybacks off of yesterday's verse. I chose to kind of combine these three and then the next verse of each, which is Luke 9:23, which basically says the same. So, to continue, first, yesterday, we talked about Jesus says, whoever wants to be my disciple must deny themselves, and we talked about what that meant. Today, we're going to talk about taking up your cross and kind of what that means to me, and think about what that means to you. Now, I of course I always look things up, and taking up your cross, the cross itself symbolizes suffering and sacrifice. In fact, if we're looking at it through the Roman perspective, we're looking at it as humiliation as well. And so that's another factor to consider when we talk about taking up our cross. And Jesus is saying, following him may involve hardships and challenges and, even death, which clearly it was, for him. And then this willingness to suffer and to face persecution and die as a daily and voluntary commitment. And so I thought about this today and what it means to take up your cross. And so a friend of mine, her daughter, today's her daughter's 7th birthday, but her daughter is in heaven, right? So her daughter is with Jesus, and she lost her daughter when she was just a toddler. And this woman is just remarkable, because talk about a hardship and a heartbreak and a suffering. When sin came into the world, all bets were off. And when we choose to become followers of Christ, I feel that we get attacked even more. And so, whether the devil instigates it or not is irrelevant. What he does do is he uses all of these terrible things that we suffer through to take us away from Jesus. And I watched this woman as she celebrates her daughter's birthday anyway, and has only been closer and her faith reinforced, bringing other people to Jesus despite this thing. So that's incredible, and that's taking up your cross to me.